and welcome to today's edition of Chit Chat on Viewer Television. My name is Chinwe Nwokocha and I'll be your host. Well, as you know, I don't do this alone, so say hello to my beautiful co-host.
Hello,
And, and this beautiful in-house guest as well. Guys, introduce yourselves.
My name is Patience CD, your co-host, as always.
Yeah,
And
right.
We're here to give you the best.
And my name is Marianne Anekwe, and I'm the guest.
Marianne Anekwe, it's good to have you on the show
Thank
again
you,
today. Alright guys, as you know, Chit Chat never fails in bringing you the most interesting, educative and entertaining stories that may affect you or affect someone you know. So sit back, relax, if possible grab your popcorn, for when Chit Chat returns, we'll be giving you this very hot gist. Stay with us.
Let's get to advertise your products and services on our platform. Viewer Television is here to give your business a boost with a touch of professionalism. If you're a brand owner, entrepreneur, proud business owner, let's place your business in the face of your customers. Contact us so we can talk business on 081-2121-2278 or info@viewertv.com.ng. Always remember, we are here for you.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining, this is Chit Chat on Viewer Television. Alright, for the benefit of our viewers, I'll be reading this out so we all can flow together. Now, a particular lady is asking, she says her sister died during childbirth 4 years ago. The husband begged her to move in with him to take care of the kids. Last year, they moved to Canada and the husband has been nice to her. He even bought her a car. So, on a particular day, he employed a nanny to take care of the kids. Remember, that was why he asked her, exactly, he brought her in the first instance. So all of a sudden, so it seemed something has changed. He brought a nanny to take care of the kids. On this particular day, he requested they go out on a date. The lady was surprised. According to her, they went out on a date and the guy ended up proposing. To her amazement, she tried comprehending the whole scenario. She couldn't make any reasonable thing out of it. Right, she ended up asking the parents to explain better. She was trying to make her own decisions, but it's a family issue. She can't just make her decisions right there. She needed the consent of the parents. So right now she's asking, is it right to go ahead and marry the late sister's husband or not?
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
So first of all, there must be something going on
Before the proposal.
Whether he liked her and he didn't say, or they liked each other
Before the sister.
before the sister's demise. Why I'm saying this is because you can't just invite somebody to your house to take care of your children.
It's not just somebody.
No, I'm just saying, you can't just invite, even if it's me, I am somebody, even if it's my sister, you're inviting someone to come and take care of your children.
Okay.
If you value that relationship between families, you won't even cross that boundary.
Okay, you're saying it's wrong.
It's very wrong.
Okay.
If you're inviting me to take care of my nieces or my nephews, it should be that I am doing that. If you're going to appreciate me, it should be that you're appreciating me because I agreed to come and do this thing for the children.
There should be
Then
boundaries.
you going ahead, organizing dates, organizing things and having
Buying her gifts.
buying gifts. That shows that
Expensive
that
gifts.
shows that is with her consent.
Oh.
With all these things.
Okay.
Or maybe there's something that they are doing that we don't know, that she doesn't want to say that part.
Right, I agree. It's possible.
Yes.
It's possible.
Okay, I beg to say differently.
All right,
Honestly
all right.
speaking.
Please differ.
Do you know why?
All right.
Some people would actually prefer a situation where, well, the sister obviously had passed during childbirth, so there's a little baby to consider here.
Yeah.
And most people would prefer a family member
Right.
to take care.
Right.
Maybe peradventure things, she decides to do something else, but for that particular time, a family member is considered.
You think it's preferable?
Yes, at that point.
At that point.
I mean, even the sister would appreciate the sister taking over.
Yes.
Trust me, I mean the dead sister. If she was if she could speak, if the dead can speak.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
At least not for anything, but for the sake of the children.
Right.
And believe it or not, even parents, their parents would also
Consider it.
yes,
Consent.
Yes, they will give consent to that as long as she's there to take care of the children.
Yes.
That's where I'm focusing.
Okay.
Now, considering what had happened between both of them, obviously, I will say it's something that developed over time.
Right.
Okay.
It wasn't planned.
Right.
It was feelings that developed over time.
Right.
However, the man might be thinking, okay, I like her, she's not bad looking, and then she's also my late wife's sister. So she's in a better position to take care of the child.
To continue,
yes,
right.
with adequate amount of love that the sister would have showered on the children.
Right.
There's every chance she's in a better place to give that love and care to those children compared to another woman. I mean, let's think about it from that perspective.
Okay, then again, look at it at this angle. I'm looking at it. I always have different angles. Okay,
Different angle, but
if we are talking about the family are going to accept this gesture, this kindness,
development.
yes,
Yeah.
this development. Okay, if you have an interest, love interest, or you have an interest like that, what happens to the family first?
I don't understand. Can you
What
explain
happens
more?
to the family? Go to the family, talk to them first. That okay, I
have this
intention towards your
Okay,
daughter.
keep in mind, darling.
Okay.
Do you understand
Okay.
that? Just going ahead proposing.
Right, okay, keep in mind. They would have to establish something. Both
First,
parties.
yeah, first.
Yes,
Because they are involved
it's a
in
process,
it.
isn't it?
Proposal
So there's
is
no-
huge to me. And when you're proposing,
Okay, so wait.
it is
Are you
that means
saying
you're taking a
wait?
step already?
Are you saying if a man needs to propose to you, they should come through your parents?
And ask
No,
your daddy first.
in this case it's different. Do you know why it's different? Because it has to do with two sisters.
Right.
And if
I
you are
understand.
having
Yes,
this
that's
girl, I'm
sensitive.
sure that the man is actually older. So if this one is 24, come on, she cannot. There are a lot of things that she cannot think for herself.
Decide at the moment.
Yes, if you want to propose and you
But
feel
she's
that
an
you're-
adult though.
She's an
The
adult.
fact that in Nigeria, the environment is not giving us at that age 24, you have this kind of sense to do a lot of things.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying that the environment, the things that a 30-year-old person would do in Nigeria, a 24-year-old person is still a child.
Okay, are you saying she's not rational enough
She's
to
not.
make her own decisions?
She's not. That's why for her, because first of all, if he's showering you with gifts, you go straight up to your parents. Omo, this is what I am seeing. No,
And that's what she said. That's what she
no,
said.
it was when he proposed. Already, she has collected gifts. She has doing things.
Probably the man
And they are
was
going on a date.
Just appreciating
Probably
her.
exactly. The man
Maybe the
it's
But,
possible.
but the story said they were going on a date. He
no,
organized dates.
Yes.
it was that particular date
Date,
that he
yes.
ended up proposing. It wasn't
Okay.
stated they've been on previous
dates,
dates.
yeah.
But me, there's something that she's not saying.
You believe that there is something
Yes,
going
there's
on that
something
led
that I'm not saying.
because in my opinion I feel she had taken a stance for her to bring it to the public opinion.
Yeah.
She already knows it's wrong in as much as
Yes.
something may have been going on, but she already feels a kind of way,
Right.
hence bringing it to the public
How would
opinion.
people feel about
right?
this?
How would people feel about
Yeah.
But we don't rule out the fact that stuff like this happen. We'll see it happen. But what I don't know is if it's an African thing, if it's culturally right or not.
But
I can't
you
say.
know that even if the sister is alive, and there are stories like that you find out that people are chasing their main sister from the husband, then they're
Yeah,
married.
numerous stories.
Yes, there are stories
Yes,
like that.
Numerous
can I point
stories.
out?
Okay.
Can I point out something? Sorry to cut you short. Do you know that in Igbo culture, a man or woman who lost her husband, that the husband's brother is actually allowed to start to,
Start taking care of
Care
the
of her.
woman.
and when I mean taking care of the
Everything.
children, take care of her emotional and
Financial,
every
needs.
other needs.
Right.
And they don't frown at it. It's to them it's the culture.
Yeah.
And I
Exactly.
don't think it's just Igbo. I think it's other people as well tend
Well.
to embrace that.
I don't think.
Well,
All in the
don't know.
name. I'm telling you, this is my culture.
No,
Well,
I agree.
you understand?
It's
Yeah.
understandable. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because-
a practice we know that happens
Yes.
in Igbo.
Yes,
but
'cause
what I don't know, it's, the tribe, the tribe, right? Yes, exactly, wasn't stated.
Wasn't
So we
stated.
don't know if
We
it's
don't
a
know,
problem.
right.
But for her to bring it out, like I said, and also demands the consent of her parents. It means it doesn't really sit well with her. What
It
do you
doesn't
think?
sit well
Yeah.
because if it sits well with you, you are comfortably going to accept it. And again, I'm looking at it this way. She taking care of the children shows that he actually needed a family member to do that,
Right.
and which is a very fantastic
Of course.
idea, because you can't imagine bringing another woman
Stranger.
to take care of your children.
Stranger, we hear a
And-
lot of stories out
Yes.
I'm
there.
telling you.
And these days again, you find out that it's the sisters that are actually doing the wickedness more.
Do you think so?
Yes.
This is too big to digest.
Well, honestly,
Yes,
I know a
there
lot
are
of
situations that I've seen a situation where somebody married a lady married a man, she died, and the man decided, okay, come and take care of my children, blah blah blah. This same story, but not that way. This kind, they are like
something
you don't-
similar.
no
Yes.
love interest.
No love
No
interest.
love
Before you know it,
interest.
they started, the lady will say, you are not my child, that's why my sister died because of you people. She started giving this energy.
Wow.
Yes, so it happens. There are different things that happen with this thing, but if she is taking really for all the reward, that shows that she's a good woman. She has been
Right,
taking care of
she's-
the children.
Right,
Right, she's
I
done
agree.
her bit,
to
yeah.
to agree in the first place, because it's like she put her own life
On hold.
on hold
Yeah.
to go live for her dead
right,
sister,
that's
because
right.
I mean a lady of 24 years, she must have had things going on before this came up, right?
Right.
All right, guys, it's time for a short break, and when we return, we'll continue this discussion. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
In this 21st century, where all the information we need is now in the palm of our hands. News from around the world, entertainment, celebrity gossip, sports, and much more. The only thing that you need is the right source. Viewer TV is now on the go. Simply check us out on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter for all the information you need.
Welcome back from the break. If you're just joining us, this is Chit Chat on Viewer Television, and now we're going straight into our comment session. So now we're going to be looking at our first person that is dropping their opinion. You know, my guys are already here. They're going to do justice to it. And
We ready?
Very ready.
We
So
ready?
let's see what the first person has to say. Lily White said, "This child and yours will be cousins and siblings.
You get
And
it.
you, auntie slash
Stepmom, exactly.
Guys,
right.
That's weird.
It's weird, honestly.
Honestly
It is
speaking.
weird because I'm trying to comprehend it. What?
Right.
How is it that? As in, it's weird. That's the word.
Very weird.
Do you know, I never really thought about it this way, considering I know someone who's living that life presently.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, so this family, so it's just similar. The mom, there's a big girls. Their mom died during childbirth.
Okay.
And then the mom's sister obviously took over and accepted their
The
father's
husband,
proposal, and they're married, even though the marriage isn't going well at the moment.
Right now.
Yes.
Wow.
However, the lady also had a child for the man. Obviously, I'm wondering what this little girl is to this big girls.
Right.
Are they cousins? Are they
They-
cousins?
they-
Sister?
they are cousins and sisters.
Cousins. My cousin's sister.
Yes, and my aunt.
And
And then the aunt, no,
My
it's
aunt
not.
was
She
that-
the
and my
aunt
aunt
or
was that-
stepmom.
Yes.
Yeah, aunt,
It's
stepmom.
it's very difficult
My
to be in
aunt
that
stepmom.
situation.
Yeah, my
It
aunt
is.
stepmom. Yeah.
And you know, I'm wondering how this affects them generally, psychologically, biologically. This is just
Right.
a whole
Dramatic,
mess.
yes.
It's
Yes,
confusing.
it's a huge mess.
It is
And
confusing.
obviously, I'm really glad that she's asking for this opinion so she could be directed right. But I believe, like, you know, one of us said earlier that she's already processing this. Is this good or bad? Well, I hope we're able to direct her right if she's
Right.
watching. So I hope our viewers will be helpful
Yeah.
enough
To
to
give her
yeah,
the
to good direction.
opinions,
Honestly.
yeah.
Okay, let's check out our second commenter. Right. So this person said, that's Kemi. Kemi said, "First, tell us if you have not been having any intimacy with your sister's husband since your sister passed away.
Right.
Something is causing the closeness and feelings between you both. The conscience is yours."
Right, because the husband wouldn't just spring up from the bloom to propose. It means something may have been going on, like we earlier said, but
Right.
we're still speculating. We don't live with them. We do not even know. But
Right.
at the same time, we are adults. There are ways this thing goes. We know how it goes.
Yes.
But because it's obvious
Right.
for
So-
her to be even, she's considering it.
Considering
Obviously,
this.
she is considering
Yes.
it. I mean,
So
it's
she's also nurturing feelings as well.
for the man,
Yes.
right? Yeah, that's true. More.
Okay, so this person says, "Nothing is wrong with that. Maybe you are so good to the children that he feels no one else can do better."
Right, there is that part too, but
Obviously.
at the same time, you know, the why this is even subject to be discussed is because she is blood relative to the deceased wife of the man, right? But let's just look at it from another angle. Who knows? Maybe this man is not the type that mingles a whole lot. Maybe he doesn't socialize that much, and the next person he could lay his hands on is the sister, and seemingly she's doing a good job with the kids, that he even wants to make her the wife because he doesn't socialize much. This is what I think.
Okay,
Because
let's
I don't think
look at this angle.
okay.
He went to the parents to ask for the girl to come and live with him to take care of
He
his
did,
children.
yeah, he did.
So why won't you go and do the same? I want to marry this one.
I think they will get there.
Instead of just going ahead to propose.
No.
If you
I
have
think
access to
they
the
will get
parents,
there.
if you have access to the parents, why don't you just go? and-
Eventually, I think they will get there because you don't expect the man to just go directly to the parents, and in as much as it
he
is the
hasn't
right
given
thing
her
to
consent.
do, yes, when she hasn't given him consent,
Consent,
because
yes.
it's a two-way thing. They are the
Yes.
one that's going to be in the relationship or marriage,
Obviously,
whatever it is they
yes.
want to have. But I think eventually he's going to do that.
He's gonna get there. Obviously, do you know, you might be surprised that the girl's parents might oblige. They might agree.
Right.
And because obviously looking at it from, like you said earlier, she might just be the best person to actually filling that space.
Gap, yeah.
Whether they've had anything before or they've been nurturing feelings, but the way the family will look at it will be like, okay, who's best to look after this children?
Yeah.
She's in a best position to look at. Now, don't get me wrong. Others might frown at it,
Right.
considering blood relations
situation.
and all. Yes. However, it depends on how these parents we're talking about how they see things. They might agree with it. And remember what we said earlier about tradition. Tradition might also accept it or might not be against it really.
Yeah.
Yes, so it depends.
Is there more?
Let's just look at this one.
Okay.
This person said, marry him if you like him.
Okay.
There is no template in life.
Oh, this is the I don't care type.
I know. This one that whatever you want to do
it.
Do it.
I mean, your opinion doesn't really count.
But don't you think that if somebody is proposing to you, don't you know that as a human, as a person, you're supposed to know what you want.
Right. There's that part, but you can't know it all
want.
too. You can't know it all.
If you like the man, you should be able to say yes at that time.
Do you know, if this lady doesn't already know what she wants, she won't be asking for people's opinion.
I don't understand that part. Vote rest.
Okay, so I'd say if she doesn't already know what she wants for sure, she would not be asking. The only thing, I think this question is coming from
Because
a place
she
of
likes
conscience.
him. Yes.
Battle with the conscience.
Okay.
Is this right? I already like this. I like the gifts. I like the pampering. I like the appreciation. I love the dinner and but
The car.
Yeah. So I just want to know what people think.
Okay. So
about
what
this.
do you think?
I think she already wants it. If you ask me, she already wants it.
She already wants
Yes,
it.
part of her.
If she doesn't like this, this bro, whatever thing, there is this romance that is going on between them, she will come and say, because she will tell him,
But
leave me.
I also think she's not wrong by seeking public opinion, right? Because like they say, a failed relationship is way better than a failed marriage.
Of course.
We all know what has been happening with
Oh my God.
what is his name? Davido's age, right?
Yeah. Israel.
It's been a whole lot of
Let's not
back
go there
and
because
forth.
this is long.
It is
No,
very,
of course
very
it's
long,
but the bottom line
is right.
I think this, I'm hoping that this conversation actually helps the director right, and people's opinion also helps the director right, because going into marriages for the wrong reasons
Exactly what I wanted to say.
is the reason why some of the breakups are happening and the clashes couples are having, even online, attacking each other back and forth, even in at homes right about now. So it's always better to go into this
With
for
the right
reasons.
intention.
For the right reasons, because when it backfires, you begin to question, why did I get into here in the first place?
Right.
So I hope this is able to guide her right to make the right decisions.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Is that all? Is that all you have for the comment
that's
section?
our last comment.
Okay.
All right, guys. I hope you've been able to grab one or two to give us a take home.
Okay, my own take home is, you are an adult. If you believe you are an adult, you know the right thing to do. Nobody needs to tell you.
But there's the society.
But the society is not going to live with you. Is you. If you feel you can marry the man and stay with him and take care of the children without being biased, without being wicked, because sometimes some people will get what they want and they will turn. If you know that you're going to be straightforward, you're going to be good, please go ahead. There's no template in life.
As long as it's what she wants, right?
Exactly. And also find a good way to explain to the children involved, because there's some biological clash and misunderstanding that you have to find the best way to explain it to them. She's your sister, she's your cousin's sister,
It goes beyond now.
She's everything.
She's my niece, she's my she's everything.
So I think these days dysfunctional homes exist, and they know how they manage. To sustain them, themselves. So I just wish them well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, she should not just think about now, because obviously she's thinking about now alone. She's not considering the kids.
That's
and probably her own kids. The impact, the clash, they clash, the way it's going to affect them
Right.
psychologically tomorrow.
Yeah,
These are factors she should consider before making her decision. Like you also said, she's an adult. They are both adult. They know
That's
what's
right.
best for
For
them.
them.
But at the same time, her conscience should also direct her. Her instincts should also tell her the right thing to
That's
do.
right.
If her sister was alive, would she
Yes.
have allowed
should-
it?
yes,
Would she
yeah.
have encouraged this? If it wouldn't it wouldn't happen in the
Right.
first place. That's true. But some people, when they are sick or long-term sickness,
Right,
they will
true.
make some requests,
Yeah.
things like
Right,
that.
right.
Even if you know what I'm trying to
Right,
say, right?
right,
So
right.
she should just draw the whole
cutting.
lines
Yes.
and make her decisions.
Right.
That's what I have to say. And on these notes, we'll call it a day on today's episode of Chit Chat. And on behalf of the entire crew who has been very patient with us today, I am Chinwe Nwokocha signing out, please.
Bye.
Bye.